Grandma lived in the New Jersey suburbs. On weekends, she volunteered as a church organist. By day, she worked at a doll hospital. Now, don't you worry. I'm gonna stitch up that pretty little face in no time. Just as soon as I'm done with the other dolls. Grandma had amassed quite a collection of abandoned dolls beyond repair that sprawled over sofas, end tables, counters, and piles deposited on the floor. I never knew my grandfather. He had been a soldier and amateur hunter with a vast taxidermy collection that Grandma proudly displayed. Now you can stay here with me and the dolls, Andrea, but the garage is off limits. It was Grandpa's taxidermy workshop. In my loneliness, I had taken to wandering the yard. I became fascinated with the garage, a kind of living tomb where my grandfather kept his taxidermy workshop. A beam of light cut through the fragile ecosystem of dust, and my heart skipped a beat as I sensed another presence. Hello? Smith Wesson was engraved on his nameplate, but he told me to call him Marlin. Marlin. Marlin was nothing like Blanky. He was long, dense, and had a sense of adventure. I picked him up, caressing his butt as I carried him into the den. He asked me to pull his trigger, and I blushed. I can't. He said it had been a long time, that he just wanted to know if it still worked. So I undid his level and jiggled the bullets from his chamber, cupping them in my hand. He gasped, and we kissed passionately. Andrea, I'm home. What have you been up to? Just doing my homework. By the end of the week, he was practically living with me in my room. We were careful not to let on. As I approached her, she grew in scale until she towered over me. My heart swelled as I made my way to her foot. So, you like sandals too? I didn't have to put her on a pedestal. She was already on one. And she was wearing a toga. Libby, I just want to be inside you. I took her elevator, past her exhibition halls, and climbed her spiral staircases until I was out of breath and dizzy. Finally, I know what it's like to be inside your head. Come on, lady. My kids have been waiting all day. I would always cry as I passed the stairs of separation on the way out. It was a sad reminder we could never truly be together. But Libby, I'll never really be able to take you home with me at night. And you can never visit me in the hospital if I get sick. And we can never really have children together. I mean, sure, we could adopt a highway, but you'd never leave the island. But that was the price of admission I was willing to pay just to be in her presence momentarily.